It was a first for Jayson Tatum. Officials ejecting him from last night's game. Of course, reporters did ask him about it post-game in the locker room, and Tatum said, quote, "All the great players get thrown out a few times in their career, so it's good for my rep." Silver lining, I guess, huh? Shannon, what does Tatum's response tell you?
Right. I'm not reading too much into Skip. He got frustrated. He got a tech early in the game, Skip. He hung on the rim. He felt he got pushed from behind. And he said, well, it wouldn't have turned out really well for him if I let the rim go because I got shoved from behind. And then he thought he got fouled on a three-point shot. He did get fouled. Welcome to the club. Now you know what it's like to be a star, superstar player and not get a foul call.
Yep.
But then he tweeted, Skip, LOL, that's what I get for fouling Bron. Yep. They're going to get you back. They're going to make you pay for that tenfold. But nothing, Skip. Look, it happens. He felt he got fouled, and he was like, he said, you're doing a great job of officiating the game. I don't believe that's what he told the official. But whatever, Skip, I'm not going to make
you just said it sarcastically.
Yeah, exactly.
They knew it, and that's it. You're out.
And so it happens. Like I said, the first one, it did look like he got shoved a little bit from the back.
I agree.
But I think what got him, Skip, is when he pulled up on the rim, it's like a Shaq, and kicked his feet out, and they teed him up. So, but I'm not making too much out of it.
It probably didn't help that last night Jayson Tatum went 1 of 9 from 3 and 6 of 18 from the field and shot only 1 free throw and didn't make that. But the quote that caught my ear was the one that Jen read about all the great ones got thrown out a few times, so it's probably good for my rep. I think it does eat at him a little bit that he's seen as a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And by the way, his on-court stand-up post-game interviews are the best in the business.
Yeah.
He is so open-hearted. He is a really, truly good human being.
Yep.
And a great player. But you know and I know, to dominate this game at the highest level, you need some edge to you.
Right.
You can't be the nicest guy and carry teams to championships.
Right.
You got to have something going on inside you that drives you, that's based from an anger point of view. It's got to come from the depth of a drive in your soul. And I think he loved the fact he got ejected because it's good for your reputation that, okay, you're that guy.
Yeah, but Skip, I think the thing is people are just not going to look at him as one of those guys that's going to punch somebody in the face or getting somebody. Getting somebody's face.
He doesn't have that in him.
Skip, that people just look at him and like, nah, stop.
Okay, but at least he went back at the refs.
Right.
Not to the Luka degree,
right.
but at least he said, I'm not going to take that from you guys because you've burned me now 3 times tonight, and I'm out.
Right.
I'm gone, and I'm not shooting the ball well, so whatever. But I think he got a kick out of the fact that nice guy Jayson Tatum got bounced from a game for the first time in his career.
Right.
So good for him.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron wasn't supposed to. You remember Kane Fitzgerald threw LeBron out.
He did.
He shouldn't have done that. That was the first time. That was the first and only time he's been thrown out of a ball game.
All right. Well, I've said about LeBron. Sometimes I think he's too nice of a guy, but he has more edge than Jayson does so far.
Yeah, LeBron, sometimes you might have to swing on somebody. But nah, Skip it, look. Like you said, he wasn't shooting the ball well. And he hadn't shot the ball well the last 2 games. The game against Philly, he didn't shoot the ball well. He made that shot, but he wasn't shooting it well.
Nope.
And then it was without Jaylen Brown last night, which complicated matters even more.
I agree.
But he was just frustrated. It's one of those nights, things are not going my way. I didn't get a call. It was an obvious foul. The guy hit him across the arm on the 3-point shot, Skip, and how they didn't see that?
Yeah, I liked it that he got tossed.
Yeah.
I think it was good for his psyche.
Yeah.
Well.
Take that bad boy mentality right into the playoffs.
Yep.
We'd love to make it end differently this year, guys, than last year, that's for sure. All right, unfortunately, we have to discuss LaMelo Ball's injury.
Lord.
This was, you hated to see it. What does it mean for him? Skip and Shannon let you know, coming up next. Currently in 12th place in the West. They've got 21 games left in the regular season. That does put them at risk of missing the playoffs. Heck, maybe the play-in tournament, and LeBron not having another postseason appearance. Shannon, is LeBron still the NBA's biggest gate attraction?
Absolutely. Skip, I'm looking at this. LeBron James has 147 million IG followers. Steph Curry has 49 million. LeBron James has 52.5 million Twitter followers. So that's 200 million social media. Steph Curry's not even close. Now, I will say this in a recent study, LeBron and Steph tied with Gen Z's favorite athlete with a net rating of 41. Kevin Durant was in a distant second at 28, followed by Ronaldo, Messi, and Mahomes. Did you know Mahomes finished in front of Brady? The face of the NFL. They told you that.
Brady retired.
No. He retired him. Mahomes boy put him in retirement.
He's long gone.
But Mahomes put him in.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think it's a question. It doesn't matter. Every year he's in the All-Star game. He's in the East. He's in the West. He's the top vote getter. I think there's no question in my mind, Skip. He's still the face of the NBA. He's still the biggest gate attraction in the NBA. And I don't see that happen. I don't see that slowing down anytime. I mean, nobody's had this kind of staying power for 20 years like we've seen LeBron James have.
Well, it's just grown. Yeah.
So yeah, Skip. I mean, the numbers say he is. The numbers, if we just looking at the numbers, the numbers say he is the biggest great attraction.
Except for one shocking number. LeBron did play the first half of the All-Star game. He was the captain of his team. I did not love the new format, the pickup game format. I need a rooting interest. I need East versus West. I need something.
You could have had this, Skip. You could have done. You want to do it? You could have done that Thursday. Just continue to let it be Thursday. It's too close.
Okay. Because you don't even, like, who's on?
Guys didn't even get a chance to practice together, anything. Yeah.
Which team? I don't have a rooting interest. I'm entertained, and I was entertained by the game.
I wasn't.
Okay, but I was shocked. It was the lowest TV-rated All-Star game in history.
Yeah, but you see what they were doing?
Okay, but LeBron did play the first half, got his hand hung up in the net on a chase down, and didn't play the second half. Steph Curry didn't play at all. So can you read into that?
No.
That people are saying, well, if Steph's not there, I'm out?
No, Skip, I think the thing is, Skip, come on, what was that? I mean, they turned that into like the Pro Bowl. I mean, it was just layups and threes. I mean, nobody played in the deep.
Except for LeBron's chase down.
Skip, normally I get it like the last couple of minutes because you try to win the quarter. Whoever wins the quarter wins 100,000. Skip, they didn't even care about that anymore.
Okay. I am told, and I read, that Steph has become more the face of the league than LeBron. I don't buy it because I can only do it from my point of view, my perspective. It's still all about LeBron James.
Yes.
Steph Curry is the baby-faced assassin. He is more relatable, I hear, because more kids can say, I can be him.
Yeah,
I got a chance. Right?
I ain't about to be 6'9".
Right.
I could possibly be 6'2".
I could be 6'3", maybe 6'3", and I can shoot it.
Yes.
I can heave it from the logo.
Right.
And maybe I can make a couple of them, and so I can be like Steph.
Yeah.
But I can't do what LeBron does. I can't thunder dunk it. I can't.
Skip, if you remember when Muggsy Bogues was in the league, kids love Muggsy.
Or Spud Webb.
They're like, hey, I can be.
Okay, I could be that.
I could be 5'3". I could be.
You could. No, you could. For me personally, LeBron is still by far the most interesting man in all of sports.
Yeah.
Because look what just happened. I always tell you, every game has a backstory, has some internal narrative that I don't see coming. Every game is drama king time because something is going to happen beyond just the basketball. I mean, think of what just happened at Dallas. They're coming back from 27 down. He heard something pop, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Right.
And he jumps up, and he doesn't even come out of the game. And he plays through, and he scores 11 points. And then I see him limp to the bus, and I think, oh, my God, here we go.
Yes.
And here we are.
Right.
And so now we're faced with the prospect of, is he going to be gone for the whole
Maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
Or is he going to be gone for everything?
He's gone for 2 to 3 weeks, Skip, it's over.
Okay. Is he going to be gone for the whole rest of the season? Is he going to come back and try to play it all? I don't know. I'll tell you, I will miss him. Our show will miss him.
Yeah,
you will miss him. But I miss him as an entertainer because he is the most entertaining athlete in all of sports. That includes the NFL. I want to see what he's going to do because it's always a storyline that you don't see coming because he's got a force field around him that just creates storylines. I don't think he sits down in the afternoon and says, what can I do tonight? He's just one of those people who does interesting things unplanned. It just happens around him. Oh, that happened. I mean, he didn't plan to get something hurt.
How about we put it like this, Skip? The Lakers and the Warriors have the biggest road attendance, so when they travel, more people show up to see those games. We can understand the Warriors. Why? They're the defending champs. Why in the hell would somebody want to go see a 12th place team play?
Yeah.
Go James is the only reason.
Okay, but they are the Los Angeles Lakers. They still got that, but they have a tradition about them. They got Showtime. They got Kobe and Shaq. They got all.
Okay,
that.
let's just say for the sake of argument, they come out here and say, okay, LeBron James gonna miss the next 2 to 3 weeks. You think people still gonna show up in attendance to see LeBron, see the LeBron James without him?
He's the all-time leading scorer.
Skip. Even before he became he's always been LeBron Ramon James Sr., born to Gloria James, December 30th, 1984. And don't you forget that.
I can't.
You
won't
can't.
let me.
He the guy.
Yeah. Steph might have a different opinion of that.
He can have whatever he want to. He can have whatever he want to.
Steph's in every ad. I can't turn on TV without seeing him.
We don't Skip. We don't
You don't need them.
Let me ask you a question. How many Ferrari commercials you seen? How many you seen of a Ferrari? Sell itself. We sell ourselves. The real good stuff sell itself. He'd go.
Well, not that.
He don't do that. He don't go to Chicago. What go to Chicago?
Yeah.
Justin Fields?
Yeah.
What coach you talking about?
Yeah.
I know this. I think Steph and LeBron are both doing just fine when it comes to endorsements. I'm not worried about either one of them in that category, one iota. Okay, gentlemen, Jayson Tatum, he was ejected last night. Out of here. Let's discuss
You might have something to do with
next.
that.
Might have.